So today's video is going to be my February favorites because it is the beginning of March and that's just what you do, right? I honestly don't have a ton of products because I've been kind of broke this month and I haven't bought a lot of stuff. I was on like a no/low buy and like rent, you know. But I do have a little selection of things that I have recently purchased or have fallen in love with from when I purchased a long time ago. So let's start with the least exciting part, toothpaste. Recently I ran out of my favorite tooth powder from Lush because they discontinued it, Ultra Blast. I was very sad about it. It was like the wasabi and triple mint and it was so good. I bought the dirty toothy tabs, which I quite like, but in the middle of like running out of the tooth powder and going out to get the toothy tabs, I went to the store and got some of the Tom's of Maine Whole Care Peppermint Natural Toothpaste and I actually really like it. I have used Tom's deodorant in the past and I was kind of indifferent on it. Like I liked it, like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like amazing, you know? But yeah, I like this. I might actually try the Schmidt's because I actually prefer Schmidt's as a brand in general because they're not owned by Clorox and they're like a Portland brand because Tom's is owned by Clorox, just so you know. So, but it's a good toothpaste. I like it. Wanted to start with the least exciting part. Now let's get on to the fun shit. So, concealer. This is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define concealer that I talked about in my last Get Ready With Me, I believe. It's the one that smells like paint. While the smell is weird, I actually really enjoy it as a concealer. It's a great consistency. It's very similar to the concealer that will not be named, and it's a good dupe. But I wish that this brand would try and stand on its own 2 feet with things that are actually like their own products and not just like kind of banking on other things being popular and then just making cheaper versions of it. That could be a whole nother tangent about like dupe brands. But I do like this concealer. It's $7 and you can get it at Ulta. So yeah, it's got a good shade range, but definitely you want to like try and swatch things on your hands to test them out because this was the one I thought I was, but this is darker than I thought I was. It's still light enough, but this is the shade C3, so I probably could have gotten like C2 or C1. Yeah, Makeup Revolution. Again, I'm still gonna be trying more concealers from other smaller brands and cheaper brands, so please continue to leave suggestions in the comments for concealers that I should try. Next, another drugstore thing. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting. It's a highlighter. This is in the one Botanic Dream. It is a very cool pink color. Let's see if I can actually swatch that. Unfortunately, these powders don't swatch very well. But no, that was stupid. That was pointless, Abby. What did you do that for? These don't swatch well, but on the skin they look gorgeous. $3–4, I think. $5 at the highest, but the packaging is flimsy as per usual with Wet n Wild products. But if you can get your hands on any of these Mega Glow highlighting powders, and this is the one that's like the single highlighting powder, not the like stripy one, definitely check them out, try them out because they're great for drugstore highlighters. They're actually just great for highlighters in general. They're just always sold out and very difficult to get your hands on. So if you see one in a store and you're curious about it, pick it up then because there's a good chance you won't be able to find it again in a store. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing a green highlighter today to match the green that's on the inner corner of my eyelids. I did like a mustard and green eye today. I like it a lot. Which leads me into my next point. This mustard eyeshadow came from this new palette that I invested in. It was less than $20, so I'm not mad about it. This is the Juvia's Place Festival palette, and the colors are absolutely gorgeous. This is a beautiful palette. The shades are very cohesive. I love it a lot. They're huge. That's one thing. Like this works really well as a highlighter on my pale ass face. I've been using this every single day. I did a look, well, you'll see the look that I did in a future video. This gold is actually really cool, like sandy champagne gold. It's not like overly bright. And this white is just to die for. This pink is super vibrant and this green is gorgeous. I have never seen like a graphite color, like a shimmery graphite, but it's a really cool like gray black color. And I'm so excited that I actually got this because I'd been wanting to try a Juvia's Place palette for a long time, and this is the one that I was like, I need this in my life, I need it in my life. Yeah, I like it. It's 9 shades. They all work together. It's just great. Lipstick. One that I might have actually talked about in my video last month. Maybe, I don't know. 1993 from Urban Decay. This is a brown taupe shade. Yeah. This is like the most flattering brown lipstick. Like it's got just enough pink in it to where it's not like shit brown, because not everybody likes shit brown. I don't mind a shit brown lipstick personally. I don't mind there being like a little bit of a green undertone, but this has no green. It's beautiful, it's creamy, it's long lasting. This is the matte range from Urban Decay. I don't know if the actual formula has changed since they kind of relaunched everything with the new packaging, but this I got with the older packaging. Obviously it doesn't look the same as the matte lipsticks now. The shade 1993 is, it's named perfectly, honestly. It's named perfectly. Like if you want to do like a grungy look, do like a blown out, dirty kind of smoky eye and this, and you're like set. More brown lipstick, because apparently I've just been on the brown lipstick kick. This is PMS from Fenty Beauty. I did invest in it. It is like that lipstick, but a billion shades, not a billion shades, several shades darker. It's got a bit more red to it. I know this has a bit more like beige and this is a bit more red, but they're still both brown. The consistency and the formula is not all that different, to be perfectly honest. Like the creamy matte from Urban Decay and the Mademoiselle from Fenty are very similar in that there's like a lot of slip when you first put them on. So you have to be very precise when you put these on because there is a lot of slip, but they dry down to a really nice, like comfortable creamy matte that doesn't move a ton once it's dry. That's the only thing, is that you have to wait for it to like actually like sink into your lips and dry down. Once you put it on, when you first put it on, it's like slippy, slidey, like it's open for user error. But I love this lipstick. It can fit in my bucket. One thing that I picked up kind of on a whim that I've been using and I've actually really liked, weirdly enough. Like I never thought that I would be like, yeah, I want that. I like that. This is the glitter stick in Techno from Milk. And it's a glitter stick. You go like that and it's, yeah. Can you even see that maybe? Yeah, there we go. It's quite shiny. You can't really see the glitter very well, but it's got this like nice kind of pink undertone, and it has, I don't know if it's just multicolored glitter or if they're actually holographic glitter, but it's a really fun product. I actually really enjoy it. It's very balmy, so like it's almost like a balm to powder finish, because once I actually rub it into my skin, it's like not oily, but it's not dry, you know? It's got kind of a silicone-y kind of feeling to it, but it has this really pretty multicolored, like, I guess it's more of an iridescent shimmer. It's an iridescent glitter. I'm not gonna piss off the holosexuals. It's an iridescent glitter. I'm definitely gonna take this with me to Sasquatch and definitely gonna use it in a festival makeup look, because it's an easy way to put glitter on your face, because it's in a stick and it's not in a powder, and it's not gonna get everywhere, and it's not gonna get in your eyes because it's in a stick. And then the last makeup thing is the Cover FX Illuminating Setting Spray. I think I talked about this last month. I honestly am not sure, but I bought this solely because of Raw Beauty Kristi and I am obsessed with it. I absolutely love it. I had to switch back to like a different setting spray because I was like, I don't want to use this up so fast because I don't have to re-buy it. But it's great. It's an awesome setting spray for if you don't want your face to look dry, you know, and you want just a little bit of shine. It's really easy to go overboard, so don't. But it's great for those of us who have dry skin and want our skin to look nice and dewy and glowy and wonderful. I'm kind of thinking about doing like the trend of like following another person's makeup tutorial and doing like Raw Beauty Kristi's. It's a toss-up between Kristi's and Mikey from Glam and Gore. So please leave me please leave me a comment in the comments below whose makeup tutorial you would like me to try and follow. Yeah, Mikey or Kristi, one of those people. I want to follow one of their tutorials and try and figure it out. Okay, thanks. So that's all the makeup favorites. Music favorites, for the most part, it's either the Black Panther soundtrack, which is amazing, like Paramedic is dope, King is Dead is dope, All the Stars is amazing, Pray For Me is so good. Yeah, those are the great songs. I mean, the whole soundtrack is amazing, but those songs in particular, I've been playing on repeat so much. But another favorite of mine has been Typhoon, because I got to see them play last month. last month. I was so excited to see them play. After getting their record in the mail, which by the way is red, I will show it to you. Oh, like look at that. Like look at that red record. Oh, it's so pretty. They also sent like a poster with the poster. I don't know where I'm gonna put it because it's an awkward shape, but yeah, I got this in the mail before the show, and I got this in the mail right when the record was released. And then when I went to the show, I actually bought a copy of this old Hunger and Thirst My Body remix. Oh my god, I've actually really liked this. It's an EP, it's a remix B-sides EP. And I bought it, and it was like $5, so I was like, hell yeah. This one's white, which again, beautiful. It's like a speckled white. That's so cool. I love records that aren't just black. If I could just have a wall of colored records, that would just be amazing. Like I would just bask. I would sit in front of it all the time and just be happy about it, you know? Yeah, pretty much Typhoon and Black Panther soundtrack has been the only shit I've been listening to this month when it's not work related. TV favorites, I finished Merlin, and what the fuck was that ending? I mean, Morgana, that was pretty satisfying, but like, goddamn, like it was so sad. Holy shit. Also, can we all agree that like Morgana was like super fucking insufferable? Like I hated her. And Katie McGrath is a terrible actress. A, fucking Morgana was insufferable. B, her in Supergirl, her accent is the worst thing. Like, it's so distracting. It's so bad. But Merlin was great. The ending got really dark. I was glad that I finally finished it because I was kind of like just holding off on it and like postponing finishing it. Magician started back up again. That's been fun. I've been watching a lot of that. Oh, Drunk History has been amazing. Like Drunk History has been so good. Oh my god. Like it's been my favorite thing to watch every week. Like I love Drunk History. John Oliver is back. The Flash is back and actually good right now. At the beginning of the season, like can we talk about how out of character everybody was in the beginning of the season? Like I was pissed at Barry Allen at the beginning of the season. I was like, you're the Flash. Like what are you doing? You're not being the Flash. Pretty much since Christmas, they've actually kind of redeemed themselves. It's like, oh, you're actually like being the characters you're supposed to be. Am I the only one who gets like really mad when characters are like not written the way that they always have been written? I get like I'm not in charge and like people can do whatever they want with the shows that they write, but like don't get us believing that somebody is this way and then completely take a left turn in like season 4? At least 4. So far, The Flash, since 2018 started, has been amazing. There are some things that I could talk about that I'd rather not talk about on my main channel, so I might do like a little abridged kind of extra favorite things that are a little more like not safe for work on my live stream on Sunday on Patreon. So if you want to hear more of the fun stuff and you want to see some of the extra things that I do on a monthly and weekly basis, check out my Patreon. Link will be in the description below. I'd really appreciate it. It's up to you. For today's song of the day, it is All the Stars from the Black Panther soundtrack by Kendrick Lamar and SZA, and it's so good. Such a catchy song. Holy shit. I've really been listening to that soundtrack a lot. Oh, it's such a good soundtrack, you guys. It's so good. And the movie was amazing too. Like I saw the movie and the movie was like, oh my god, it was so good. I should go wash my face and clean up a little bit in my kitchen, maybe. I don't know. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That would be amazing. Hit the little bell to get notified when I upload shit because I upload things regularly. Check out my Patreon if you haven't already. That would be awesome too. And then for comments today, in the comments below, leave me suggestions for other concealers that I should try that are not Tarte Shape Tape. Let me know which YouTuber's tutorial I should follow, Raw Beauty Christie or Glam and Gore. It's a toss-up. I honestly don't know. So, yeah. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!